Welcome to Off the Ranch. Actually, this is Construction Ranch. See right here, this is where all our stuff gets piled up, like shoes and things like that that are muddy. We don't walk them in the house. So I thought it'd be a really good idea to build a shelf right here. There's this big open wall right in front of Mayor's car. So we'll build a shelf. Yeah, right there. But we don't have any of the stuff we need. So we need to run to the hardware store real quick, which is the same way all of our episodes start. Hey fam. Hey Link. Hey wait, Dozer, you gotta go inside. Dozer, they don't let you go to the grocery store. Hold on, can I see something? What happened to your face, Scarface? Lincoln looks like he was in a brutal car accident. What happened to you?
The vacuum fell in my face.
I hit him in the face with a vacuum cleaner. He wasn't listening. He wasn't listening. Yeah, I just got it. Not really.
Look at camera.
Okay, here you go.
Let's go.
Lincoln, point at me. Lincoln was actually vacuuming the living room, and he had the hose, and he was vacuuming the carpet, and he pulled the vacuum cleaner over, and it fell down and hit him in the face. And he started crying, and I was like, Lincoln, quit being a baby, quit crying so much. That didn't hurt you at all. And so he quit crying, and then I walked back in the room like 10 minutes later, and I see this huge red mark on his face, and I was like, ugh, sorry dude. Still have an engine in there. I don't know if that's the safest thing, but there's no other way. We just got a snack before we go to the hardware store. Guys, this truck was recently detailed, okay? Do you want to know what happens if you spill or get any of these crumbs in my truck?
What?
Look at Lincoln's face and you'll know what happens. Kids are too tough these days. When my dad said that, I listened. Not anymore. Lincoln, be careful. Don't make me make your face symmetrical, boy.
Already have blue hands.
Oh my gosh. Give her a napkin. Pass the napkin back. I like how she thinks it's hilarious too. I already have blue hands. This isn't gonna work at all. Okay, whoever spilled something is gonna get punched. Lincoln, you put your mozzarella stick in the cup holder. All right, square up. I'm gonna punch you on this side of your face. Ready? Bonk. Let's go. That didn't even hoot. Riding a little low back here. Not gonna lie, the truck looks pretty dang cool with an engine in the bed. Maybe just leave it. Terrible for fuel economy. Not safe at all in a wreck, but it looks cool. Kind of worth it. Okay, I'm about to drop some knowledge on you guys. Here's the secret to life. The secret to life is to buy tools. All those tools I've been collecting for years now. Ever since I've become an adult, I've been collecting tools. Whole toolbox full of tools, lots of saws, lots of cool stuff. Today I got another tool. I got a Brad nail gun. It's gonna be so, it goes with my air compressor. Tools make everything so much easier. Plus, all these tools, I mean, they'll last years and years, if not an entire lifetime. And they save you money in the long run because you use them to fix stuff that otherwise, or build stuff that otherwise you'd have to pay someone to do. So this tool, well, ideally, lasts me many, many years. I'll do many, many projects and fix many, many things with it. Save a lot of money, a lot more than what I paid for the tool today. So that's my secret to life. Buy tools. Start with the ones you use all the time, like hammers and screwdrivers. Upgrade to drills and get saws and things like that. And then you start working your way up. When you have a project that you need an air compressor, like I had the other day, you get an air compressor. When you have one that could really use this thing to speed up instead of hammering nails, get one of those. Cool. I love getting tools. It's always a good day when you get a new tool. I've been informed that before I start working, I need to take training wheels off this bike. Are you ready for this, Annie? Mm-hmm. Okay. Addie also doesn't know how to ride a bike without training wheels, so we were gonna teach her too, but her bike tire was flat. I pulled it off. There's a hole in the tube. So maybe no riding bikes today. Mayor had a good idea of putting electrical tape around the hole. Just something so we can at least practice riding a little bit. Moment of truth. Dude, that's holding air. We're good. We are good. Oh gosh.
Pedal, pedal.
Slow down, slow down. Good job, Annie.
Why did she start crying?
She's kind of smiling and kind of crying.
Pedal,
I can't go.
pedal, 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 pedal.
I'm gonna go around.
Good job.
Good job, Annie.
Stop.
You did it all by yourself. Good job. What? What?
What?
How far can you go?
She's even looking over to the side. And he's like, hey, you get this on film, Dad?
Hey, are you watching?
Go, Annie, go.
Watch in front of you. Don't look it down.
Good
Keep
job. Go,
Keep
go, go,
going.
go. Link, get out of the way.
Pedal, 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 pedal.
Good job, Annie. That was awesome. Good job, Addie. Nice. You could do this all day.
Break, 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 break.
Break. That could have been
job.
bad. Good job, Annie. I love it. Okay, we just spent over an hour riding bicycles, which means we're definitely not finishing this today. But that's okay, because some things are more important than building dumb shelves. Like, that was the first time I've seen both those girls ride bikes. Addie hasn't really wanted to try it, plus then she got a flat tire a few months ago and we just haven't fixed it. And so she has the balance and everything to do it. She just hasn't wanted to try it. She tried it today. Looks like she's been riding forever. So I'll go get her a new tire tomorrow because that one's already deflating. Annie is gonna be able to pick this up really quick too. Do you know your Uncle Mark? Her Uncle Mark, my brother, is 2.5 years younger than me. We learned how to ride bikes at the exact same time. I was 5, he was 3. And we learned how to ride bikes at the same time. He was always more of a daredevil, and so at 3 years old, he was like, Matt can do it, I can do it. And he learned like either the day of or like a couple days after that I learned. He didn't want me to be able to do something he couldn't do. Scarface, you can't film today, buddy.
I wanna film.
The last time you filmed, you dropped my camera in chicken poop. I specifically made this bench height to be the exact same as the height of this table here, so I can put boards and it's totally flat across it. I know, I am the smartest guy you've ever seen. Besides Lincoln, of course, Mr. Chicken Poop Scarface. Here's what we got. So that's the top. This will be the bottom will be open. And then these boards are gonna be on the back side of it. They'll be totally covering it. It's like 6 feet tall and 6 feet across, and it's 12 feet deep. So, I mean, 12 inches deep. So we'll be able to put shoes on it and just tons of junk.
No.
My plan to make this square was going to be to just use the brad nailer and nail that down first, and then put some big thick screws, some big long screws down over here. Being a nut. Sorry. We bought cheap boards, also we're not very good carpenters. We have a big gap here, and so the plan is I'm gonna stand on top of these. Mare's gonna hang on the end. You need to be like on the end over there to get as much leverage as possible so that we can make this gap smaller. Hang? What happens? Oh, yeah. This is the one time in life that I wish you were fat. Yeah, like put all your weight on the very end. Come on, Mare. Get heavy.
Oh, I just did a pull-up!
It worked.
I did a pull-up!
That's what you're most proud about?
Yes!
Good job, Mare. How do you do any pull-ups? Good job.
I can't believe you weren't more impressed that I could do a pull-up.
I thought you already could do a pull-up, so
I
like...
didn't know that I could do a pull-up.
One more. Feel the burn. Feel the burn. Oh, nice. CrossFit, eat your heart out.
I can.
Man down.
That's my good ankle too.
You need a transfusion?
Yeah.
You gonna be able to run that marathon?
No.
Golly. You and Link, I am just abusing my family. I didn't hit Link, by the way. That fell on him. He actually pulled the vacuum cleaner over on himself. We're done. Well, mostly done. We're gonna pick it up and see what it looks like. Yeah. What do you think?
Perfect.
So here it is, all done. Well, not done. We're going to, huh?
Is it our shelves level?
They're level-ish. I think they're level. We're going to sand it, stain it, invite one of my strongest friends to come over and help me move it to the garage because it's super heavy. And we'll put a coat of finish on it and screw it to the wall because it's pretty top heavy right now with all these big 2x12s up here. But that's it. That was actually one of the easiest projects we've
I
had.
think you're gonna need to put brackets
That's the easiest
into the wall
project you had.
on more than just the top,
Why?
just to make it.
I'm gonna go into a stud from the top. Like, for a stud, it's easy to find the stud. That seems weird. That's not what I meant. Oh, I know how to do it.
Just tip it over
I
on
can get it on my back. You think that's a good idea?
what?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
I can't pick it up though like that.
You need mom to put it on your back. You can just shove
Yeah. I know. Alright, got it.
it. What is it?
We just put it down on this one first,
Then you get another one?
and then we'll put the other one under it.
That's what I was talking about doing.
Well, you're smarter than me. Yeah. This will work.
Bending it.
Okay, I need your help. I need you to push this one under it in a minute, okay? I won't drop it on you. Probably.
Probably will.
I probably won't. Alright, can you push it under there? We did it! So what do you guys think of our little shelf? I think it's gonna work. These little sanding, little staining, little finish. You guys like Construction Ranch? Because it's like one of those things that Mare and I enjoy doing, and there's a lot of stuff here that we want to do that'll make our life better. And so like whenever we have a free day, like today's a Sunday, we go do a Construction Ranch project. And
We always do stuff like this on Sundays.
yeah, Sunday is a good day. We went to church this morning, we went to lunch with some friends, and then we came home and did some Construction Ranch.
Well, we did shopping, like HEB.
Yeah, we went to the grocery store, and then we went to the hardware store, and then we built a shelf. All in all, a great day. Construction Ranch is always a good day, but I was hoping to get a little further along, but we had the bike riding that took a little while, but I mean, that was totally worth it. Our kids are gonna be riding bikes for you in no time all over the place.
I already know how to ride a bike.
I know you know how to ride a bike. You're the best, but you didn't show us very much because your tire was still running out of air as we were riding it. So tomorrow, I'll buy you a new tube for your tire. Addie and I just caught a grasshopper and fed it to the chickens. They loved it. Then we threw them some more food. And I figured out a solution to our watering problem. So the issue is, I put holes in the bottom of these drums and stuck a pipe in there and glued all around it, and it just isn't holding. But then I was like, why don't I just flip them upside down? So they'll still fill and empty from the bottom, but I'll use these like actual holes that I can thread pipe into. And the holes that I have coming out of the bottom here, which will now be on the top, will be really low pressure. There'll be vents and there'll be overflow, which if they leak when it's overflowing, who cares? I just don't want the whole thing to leak while it's sitting here. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be quite a project. So I'm not doing that today. Someday soon, I'll get this chicken watering system all figured out. But even with the leaks, this thing is still over halfway full of water, both of them. So they're holding water well, they're working. So I'm in no big hurry to try to fix it because why fix what ain't broke? And these things are still working well. When the chickens hit them, water comes out. I don't know if they're really using them that much because I'm still leaving water in here. But, well, you can see this thing is basically out of water. So chickens Figure it out. You're grown chickens now. It's time to figure it out. We have to do a piggyback ride because someone didn't bring shoes and they're out in the barn and there's stickers all out here out toward the chicken coop. So if I don't wear my shoes next time, will you give me a piggyback ride?
No, because I can't carry you.
Well, you should start working out. Speaking of getting tools, kids, when you get older, you need to get tools because this is a prime example. I bought this saw for like $30 when Meredith and I got married like 9 years ago. Still works fine. And I use it, I mean, you've seen me use it. I've used it a lot off camera too. We use it a lot. Still going strong. 30 bucks, lasted me almost a decade. I see no reason it's gonna quit anytime soon. Get your tools. Whenever you grow up and move out of your parents' house, just start collecting tools. They'll help you so much. So this is called a vise. It's for like holding stuff when you're working on it. So like,
You can get it out.
yeah, if I want to hold onto this board, I tighten it up. Now it's stuck in there. I can hammer on it or do whatever I want. Drill holes in it, and it's stuck. So the vise just holds stuff there for you to work on with other tools. And when I was a little kid, what I really liked to do with my dad's vise is I would get soda cans and I would just crush them in it. I would just smash them into little bitty balls. Dad was not impressed, but that's the funnest thing to do. Is just, you got a vise, just crush some stuff with it. And if you put a pipe on the end of this, you can get a ton of extra leverage and really smash them down into tiny little balls. Sorry, Dad, I did break one of his vices that way. But I mean, I was like an 8-year-old breaking a vise. Like, that was a bad vise, bad design. But sorry, Dad, I still owe you a vise. Okay, friends, this is it. Mary's about to cook some dinner. And then Game of Thrones is tonight, so.
See ya.
See, I don't have time to talk anymore. We gotta watch our GOT. Go check out the video I put on Vet Ranch yesterday, because on Vet Ranch, as you can tell, you can take that. You need to take that?
No, I'm good.
I'll walk over here.
Okay, good.
On Vet Ranch, as you can tell, I act very professional, which is sometimes hard for me. And so this video was especially hard to act professional in, because it was all about the male private parts. But it was an interesting video. Felt bad for the dog, but it worked out for the best for him. It was just, you can watch me being professional and like, I just wanted to cringe and I wanted to make a joke, but I kept it all by the book. To be honest, when I was in vet school, I didn't have this YouTube outlet to kind of be myself. And I used to sit there in class depressed thinking, I'm going to have to be boring and professional the rest of my life. And that really made me sad. Like I would just sit there and just like, maybe I'm not meant to be a vet because I don't think I can just be boring and just like, I didn't think I could be a normal person the rest of my life and be like a professional, because that's a professional career. And I was like, I can't act like that forever. And then YouTube took off and answered all of my prayers. And I was like, yes. And so now I have this outlet to like be who I am and not try to be like this, yes, Mrs. Jackson, your dog has Cushing's disease and here's the symptoms and here's how we diagnosed it and here's the treatment plan. Because that's what people want when their dog has some disease. They want you to be serious. And of course you are serious, but I'm just glad to have you guys because you allow me to be me. And I hope that wherever you are, you allow yourself to be you. And you'll find that the world likes you for you. The world doesn't like you when you're trying to be somebody else. Just be you, be silly, just be goofy. Just take Roman's smile more, take it to heart, and be goofy. Even more reason to go check out the video. It was just #1 on trending. Trending is like the front page YouTube. It's like, if you click the trending tab on your phone or on the computer, you'll see like the most popular videos of the day or the last couple days. And we are #1. I've had both Vet Ranch and Demolish Ranch have both had videos on trending multiple times. I know I've been #3 a couple times. I think I've even been #2. I've never been #1. But we were #1, where we've since gone down. But the video I put up on Vet Ranch yesterday for you guys, today for me, it was on trending. And it's a weird video. It's not one that I'm like, yeah, I hope this thing goes on trending. It was weird. It was the surgery I did not want to do, but this dog was going to be euthanized if we didn't try it. No one else wanted to try the surgery. And I tried it, and I fixed him. And so I'm proud of it. It was just a weird one to go on trending. But go check it out. Weird or not, that's real life. I'm a veterinarian and this kind of stuff happens. Thanks, I love you. See you next time.
We're not talking about killing people.
Just say I want to murder you. Oh. I can't work like this.